Hey everybody, welcome back to Reality Water Cooler. I am Sarah from Texas, and this is our place to chat all the latest reality TV gossip. And of course, Jeff Lewis and the Jeff Lewis After Show. If you were lucky enough to get the app to work for you, I was not having a problem with the app today, but when you're on delay from listening to the live show, by the time I went to listen to the Jeff Lewis Live After Show, it was already over, so I couldn't restart it. It wasn't up yet. They go for like a couple of hours and make a break. So if you ever need to listen to Jeff Lewis or the after show and you know you can't finish it, just go there and pause it. And then you can start listening from there. But I messed up, just ran out of time. The plumber had to come and do something, had to take a kid to school that I normally don't have to take to school. What else? I went shopping. I was talking to a friend this morning, you know, all the stuff. But, anyways, I did have a successful, I mean, my husband, I'm not going to call it successful financially, but I did have a successful shopping trip. So, I got like a $13 shirt, a $10 shirt after I used my $5 reward, Lover Rewards at White House Black Market. Tried on some other stuff and it didn't fit. Tried on some jeans at White House Black Market and they fit, and I needed 2 sizes smaller than I thought I needed. That's always a good feeling. It's probably because they were wide leg, but who cares why? But they were on sale for $99. I'm like, nah, let me wait on that because I mean, I pretty much have the same pair of jeans from J. Crew outlet, so you know, why get them if I don't need them? I'm not Sarah Foster and need 200 pairs of jeans, right? So, anyways, welcome, welcome, welcome. Get comfortable in comments. I love hearing what you have to say. Also, do not forget today and tomorrow. It's like a fire sale. Today and tomorrow only are the last days that I'll be live on Facebook group, Facebook page, Twitter, and TikTok and Instagram. Remember, starting Monday, which is actually a holiday, there won't be any Jeff Lewis Live, but I will do a poll. And if enough of you want me to go live, then we absolutely will still do it. We can chat all the latest, anything that's going on. We can have an Ask Me Anything. We can chat all the final details of any show that you want to. Hopefully, no, by Monday, we won't have, dang it, by Monday, we won't have a new Salt Lake City. Anyways, we can chat whatever you want. And don't forget on Sundays at 7 Eastern to 7:30 Eastern, I do my subscriber only Ask Me Anything, and that will still continue on Instagram and on YouTube. Okay. So, and you can also go back and watch those replays if you're not able to join. But try to set your alarm. Try to remember if you're paying $4.99 a month for my extra content, my Ask Me Anythings every week, then I want to get to know you better. The chat that is going on for the Royal Trumpets is so fun. Everyone is really getting to know each other better. And it's not just about reality TV and Jeff Lewis. Like, we're really becoming friends. So, anyways, and if you don't want to be on that, you don't have to. It's just one of the options that you get for $4.99 a month. Do y'all like my earrings? Y'all, just like Jeff Lewis, which I recently learned, I worked at a jewelry store in college. All 4 years of college, my friend Amy had the job and she said, hey, we're hiring. Do you want to come work with me? Absolutely. She's one of the Amy's that I met for dinner last Wednesday, I think. Anyways, we've been friends since junior high, childhood friends, if you will. But I had these made. So these are like 30 years old. They're little coins and then a little bow. So I never wear, you know, stuff that I had made at the jewelry store. But anyways, I had that made and I wanted to show y'all today. Okay, today's Kyle Richards' birthday. Happy birthday. But the better news is that Kathy Hilton, who we know she and her sister have a very tumultuous on and off again relationship, it seems to be good because Kathy was posting up a storm, wishing her a happy birthday. And I know because Kathy Hilton has said that she is a night owl, just like other people are, like Candy Spelling, that Nikki, what's her Nikki name from the big Nikki that comes on with Josh Flagg on Jeff Lewis Live, whatever her name is. Anyway, so when I am 2 hours ahead of time and I commented on the reel, like, oh, happy birthday, Kyle, or something like that, well, then I got a notification that Kathy Hilton liked my thing. And trust me, everyone thinks all these celebrities have like a social media person working for them. A lot of them have told me they do not have somebody that goes and likes their stuff. Like they will usually have someone help make a reel or help post things, especially if it's like an advertisement or a thing like that or marketing. But for, liking and commenting, that's usually the actual person. So it's not like Kathy Hilton's actually not the one that did that. But even so I was like, wait a minute, what is she doing up at 5 in the morning? Because normally she's like up to like 2, 3 in the morning, and then she sleeps till like whenever she does. So she's a night owl for sure. So then I see a comment that was like 6 minutes before that was from Kyle Richards' Instagram, and it said, "Thanks, Kathy, but what are you doing awake so early? Like, I'm surprised." And I was like, oh my God, I was literally thinking the same thing when I got the notification that she liked my thing. So, anyways, long story short, happy freaking birthday, Kyle Richards. She will be on Jeff Lewis Live very soon. I think it was a commercial break or one of the after shows. You've got to be watching the Jeff Lewis Live video. They are so good. I think they call them uncut on the SiriusXM app, but it is so good. You've got to be watching that. Um, Wait, Kathy, what'd you say, Kathy? I love when the size is smaller and then I check to see if I saw it right. I have no idea what that means. Um, I must have missed something. The size is right. I don't know what that means. Oh, I'm buying clothes. Is that what you mean? Like literally. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I mean, honestly, I love White House Black Market, but I think some of their stuff tends to run small, especially like fitted shirts. Their big blousey stuff, I actually get a size smaller because I feel like I'm just flailing around in their crap. But in their denim jeans, matter of fact, I have White House Black Market jeans on right now. I buy a size bigger and they fit. Maybe because they have that like elastic band. See that little elastic? That's not my panties. The elastic band that's there. I can't see it on YouTube. Anyways, they have like a 1 inch elastic band that kind of makes things stay on your waist a little better. Just kind of like that. I tried to watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills this morning, got distracted, ran out of time, talked to a friend on the phone, which is always way more fun. And then I realized I needed to go shopping. So haven't finished Beverly Hills, but I will finish that. What is today? Thursday? Today's busy. Tonight is cooking kibitz at 5 o'clock Pacific. Joey Zalzig is going to be there with Doug. So I hope we get Joey Zalzig posts a lot. I mean, he's a huge influencer, so he's constantly posting. I sort of hope he goes and lays on the guest bed and tries it out for, Buden Airbnb. Y'all give me some names and comments. What should Doug Buden name his Airbnb? That would be so funny. Y'all are so creative. So y'all let me know what you come up with. Doug Buden Airbnb. Y'all let him know what he should name that for sure. But I want to see some content of Joey like coming out of the shed, laying on the mattress, all those fun kind of things. I think I told y'all if you watch my Instagram stories, Jeff Lewis Obsessed, that is always where I post more. So make sure you're following me there. I was finding crap left and freaking right at TJ Maxx. But the thing I kind of wanted to look for was this candle that's like $12.99 or something. Jill Zarin was DMing with me the other day, and she was like, "Yeah, go try to find it and take a picture and tag me." I think she's got some new company maybe that she's doing with the candles, and they were able to give a really big discount to TJ Maxx and like Home Goods. So let me know if you found one of their candles there. I wasn't able to, but I found tons of stuff there. My daughter already told me that one of my dresses that I haven't tried on yet, I said, "What do you think?" It's got like flowers all over it. And it was from that section of TJ Maxx called The Runway. So like super hoity-toity brands that I never buy unless they're on sale. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't know fashion. So sometimes I mistakenly think, oh, this must be cool or this must be pretty or, trendy because it's expensive. And I think sometimes expensive designers make ugly stuff too. So I don't know. I probably pick up all the ugly stuff. Honestly, Angela and Isham are always guiding me, but I didn't make time and send them a text to see if they approved it or not. Literally, Schmangela. I mean, she will put a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And I promise you, I'm about 90% getting a thumbs down from her. If I send her shoes, if I send her a dress, if I send her a coat, whatever it is, I'm always wrong. I promise you. And all they ever talk to me about is accessories. And I'm like, I just can't. Like, I am good to get a pair of jeans and a shirt and shoes that look half-ass decent, much less hair and makeup done, which clearly no makeup done today. The hair is just a hot mess. But they're always like, you need to accessorize. Ugh. I mean, I just can't. That's just not me. I just can't. But I bought a bunch of crap there that I still need to try on. Popped into White House Black Market, but there was no parking in front of it. So I landed in front of Ann Taylor and it had a sign saying going out of business. Girl, I mean, everything in there was petite, which I'm only 5'7", but I can't do petite. And a lot of stuff was 00 and a size 6. And I was like, not my thing. I did find a shirt, a hot pink shirt that I tried on. And I did buy that. And I think it was, oh my God, how much was it? 23 or 13? Maybe 23. Anyway, so cheap, but it was so cute. Anyways, let me know what your favorite shopping stores are. I mean, Angel and Isham dress way more expensively than I do, and they're way more into fashion. So they're all about like buying high quality pieces. They know how to mix and match. They know what the colors of the season are. And I'm like, I mean, I don't know any of that stuff. This is I think it's Ralph Lauren. It's got a RL little metal thing on it or something right there. This is a little sweater hoodie from Marshalls or somewhere. And if I have things that are like 3 years old, I consider that new. So I literally think this is still like a new top. I mean, not my thing. Nicole says she orders Jill's candles online from Sam's Club. I had a Sam's Club membership and Costco both for years. I love Sam's Club a lot more. It's a lot easier to order online. They have had the pickup drive-through thing for years, whereas Costco still doesn't offer that service, which I'm shocked. I'm like, what the hell? You know, the drive-through grocery pickup. Sam's Club has had it for years. Also, Sam's Club has the app where you can literally shop and pay and check out and leave. You don't even have to do anything. So Costco is closer to me. So Sam's Club is about 2 miles down the road. So I finally quit paying for both of them. Yeah. Shoopwood on Instagram says Sam's Club pickup is life. So is the Walmart grocery. I mean, we've had that in Pearland before I was a teacher, and now I'm on my second year of not teaching. I taught for 5 years, even as a stay-at-home mom. This girl in my Bible study, I was in a mom's Bible study during the day, and this mom came in and she was like, Sarah, you've got to start picking up your groceries at Walmart. I'm like, what do you mean picking up? What are you talking about? This was like 8 or 9 years ago. No, I'd never heard of this. Like, stores didn't have that. You know, before COVID, nobody was offering that stuff. But then I realized, of course, now I have the app, but you can go. But it's so easy to let my 5 kids, my husband, instead of keeping like a grocery list, we just pop on the computer or my app and they're like, Mom, we need more toothpaste. Or I'll look and see we need milk and I just add it to it. And then the next order I go and pick up, it's all there. You don't have to write a list. You don't have to go in the grocery store. You don't have, if it's cold, if it's hot, if it's raining, you don't end up buying more crap because you just go and pick it up. It's amazing. And I don't know if they're allowing tips now, but in the beginning, they didn't even allow tips. Now, if I do delivery to my front door, which I quit doing because they would always mess up my time and then they would delay it. So during COVID. And so then I was never home to get them. I obviously tipped there, but that got so expensive. It's a lot. I buy a lot of groceries. Well, yeah, Shoopwood says it saves up so much money by not going into the store. It's so true, but it's so easy to just have like this running tally. Like you always have this grocery list. The second I pick up groceries from Walmart, somebody in my family is texting or asking me, oh, can you get more turkey meat or can you get more, chips or whatever? And I'm like, dang it, I've got another list. I mean, I'll literally go 3 to 6 days a week, probably. It's kind of ridiculous. And they're like 50 to $90. They're not a ton. It's just you always need fruits and vegetables. You always need milk, fresh turkey, deli meat, blah, 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 blah. Life duties, right? Speaking of life duties, if you are not on a humongous text chain of moms that are planning prom weekend for one of your kids, or if you've never done that or never done it multiple times like I have, you are not even stressed. I mean, it is so crazy. Oh my gosh. The first daughter, we sort of got out of this because she was a class of 2020. So she got robbed of wearing her beautiful $800+ blue, I don't even know the brand, some brand of prom dress. It's beautiful, but it's not my other daughter's style, so they don't even wear it. And so it sits in my closet, hangs in my closet. Anyways, but she never got to do the whole prom weekend beach house thing, which is what everyone does. My parents owned a beach house. So in 1991, when we graduated, all my friends and their boyfriends, Sherry Hill, that is the brand, you're right. We easily stayed at my parents' beach house, and they didn't charge us. Now it was probably maybe 10 to 12 of us that stayed at our prom beach house. And now it's like 16 of them, 16 to 18. So it's so expensive. You've got chaperones. Oh my God, it's so crazy. I don't know Poshmark. Poshmart? I don't know that. It's a huge, it's so heavy and layered and beautiful. I almost don't want to get rid of it. Oh, just make sure she wears panties. What the hell does that mean? Panties can be taken off on prom, honey. I trust me that. Didn't everybody take their panties off after prom weekend or at prom weekend? Just me. Anyways, y'all, I had a boyfriend of 8.5 years, so trust me. I was all good in that department. Okay, let's get to today's Jeff Lewis show. The duo I never knew I loved, but I promise you, they've been on together so many times now. They're so good. Zach Noe Towers and Judge Lauren Lake. I don't know what it is about them. In all, like, if you put like a list down of their characteristics and personality and age and where they're at in their life, besides them both being into boys, they are so different, but they get along so well with each other. I think it's one of those shows that I feel like Jeff and Shane feel so comfortable just moving from conversation to conversation that it just is so quick. It's one of those at the end of it, you're like, oh my God, the hour's already done. So I love them so much. Let me know in comments if you love Zach Noe Towers and Judge Lauren Lake on together. It starts off they talk about some other stuff, but Oscar gets this DM, and I want to make sure it really is some CEO of some drum line, whatever that means. But I sort of am a little bit worried because not party killer, but he's realistic. Jameson said, people nowadays can like look at your profiles. I have had people, and people have had this happen to them because they have DM'd me, where if you comment like underneath Chef Stu or Jeff Lewis or Andy Cohen, somebody will see that, because especially on like Instagram or Facebook, it's public, obviously, not like replying to a story, but I mean publicly on a reel or a post or something. They can see that you comment and say like, oh, I love you, or I'm such a big fan, whatever. Then they will privately message you and be like, act like they're Andy Cohen and be like, hi, I'm Andy Cohen's manager, and we just want to recognize you as being one of his biggest fans. I shut that crap down on me. I'm like, delete, block, like move on to some other fool. But the sad thing is, there are people that believe it. They DM me and say like, oh my God, I've been messaging with Jeff. I've been messaging with Chef Stu. And I'm like, that is not Chef Stu. They don't pay attention that there's like 300 followers, or that they're not verified, or Andy Cohen has a double N on the end. It'd be like Andy Cohen, nah. And people just get wrapped up in the excitement, thinking that a celebrity is actually DMing them. somebody that was impersonating Chef Stu a couple of years ago ended up, they of course got this friendship of sort, through the messages. They ended up asking eventually for like Apple gift cards. And finally the person said, "Oh, I realized, oh, this is a scam and I'm not doing this, obviously." But they they know so much about these celebrities because their information is public, or they talk, or they're on the radio stuff. They can have these conversations to make it seem like it really is that person. It's really scary if you're not paying attention. And even if you are, I mean, Andy freaking Cohen himself just got scammed recently out of a bunch of money. And he is always talking about trying to protect his mom and dad from, these scammers and stuff, because they do look so realistic, and they do attack certain people that they think are easily attacked. It's so freaking scary. I don't know, Darla. Oh, I love that. Oh my God, the vet with Jeff's dog, so funny. We are definitely going to talk about anal glands, and somebody called in and said they don't have this sense of smell for anal glands. And I'm like, oh my God. Somebody said, "Do you delete scammers following you?" I don't think a lot of scammers follow me. I mean, when I get people that the notification that someone started following me, like Kathy Hilton, people like that, if it has the check mark, clearly I know it's them. But most people that follow me, if you look at my list, it's like real names and real people. I don't think anyone wastes their time following me because they don't get anything from me. Trust me. Anyways, so I don't go through my list and figure out who's a scammer and who's not. But I doubt people are thinking they're getting anything from me, because they don't try. They do it to other people, and then they DM me saying, "Hey, is this for real?" And I'm like, "No, it's not." But I hope it's for real for Oscar's sake. It sounds very exciting. And I believe whoever the CEO is probably is a Jeff Lewis Live fan and listens every day. I wish they would have called in though, but if you're CEO of a company, I don't know that you want that getting around that you're a Jeff Lewis Live fan. Like, they may not have even wanted that to happen. I don't even know. Wait, what? Victoria, are you talking to me? On Instagram, are you going to change the Kendrick Lamar song? What is the Kendrick Lamar song? I don't even know what that is. Or is that your assistant doing that? Why? What's wrong with Kendrick Lamar? Is something going on with that? I can't keep up to who's canceled and who's not. I do almost everything of my social media, like replying to DMs, commenting, liking my stories. What Annie, who's amazing at A Sharp Perspective, Annie does for me is she creates my reels that we produce together. And then sometimes she was posting it to Instagram for me. And then I posted TikTok and YouTube and Twitter, all the other stuff. But now I'm posting my Instagram too, because it was just taking her more time that she can do other people's reels instead of. So I'm like, I'll just post my Instagram. That'll make it save her more time. So anyway, so no, I do that. Or what's the song always on the story post? I thought it was Kendrick Lamar. There's one that's Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. And another one I play is the Friends song from the movie, and then the Golden Girls song. And then lately I've been doing one called YOLO by Indigo General. And I love that song. But yeah, I don't really change my music. And if somebody's canceled, I mean, to me, it's a song. I'm not going to get into all that stuff, whatever. Your nails are painted. You're ahead of me. I mean, y'all, this, look how grown out my shellac is. That's disgusting. Like, my nails grow so dang fast. That's the problem. And when you have a dark burgundy color on like this, you can see it grown out so fast. So I will get my nails done again I can't stand getting my nails done. The drilling, the time. I can't be on my phone. It drives me nuts. It's so gross. Yes, Annie is awesome. I love that, Krista. She absolutely is. I was her very first client ever when I reached out to her in like late August or September. And now she's doing all sorts of huge things. So it's amazing what she is doing for people. It's awesome. I love that Monroe yelled out, "I'm not a fan," when she saw the Hollywood Houselift Crew hoodie. I mean, I would wear a Hollywood Houselift Crew hoodie. Maybe not a t-shirt. Yeah, a sweatshirt, a hoodie. Like they should maybe sell merch. I bet a lot of people would sell it or buy it, not sell it. But clearly Monroe doesn't want it. I do think if she's only 7. Like I can't even believe she understands this terminology. I think she actually realizes, look, I'm your daughter. Like I'm not a fan. Like I don't need this. Like I can literally see the show and be like, that's my daddy on there. Like that's amazing. So she's like, I'm not a fan. I don't need this shirt in my like push it away and let all my Ralph Lauren that you buy me be in here or that Julie, picks out for her or the stylist. Okay, do y'all want to talk about the anal glands? If you have never smelt an animal's anal gland extraction, whether the dog or cat does it themselves or at the vet's office, I know people that are able to do it themselves. We cannot, but I promise you, we've never seen we've had Luna for just over 3 years now. We've never seen her like scoot. We used to see my poodle do that when I was growing up. Luna's never really done that, but I know that's that's an indication that they need their anal glands expressed. Ours we will smell it in the bedroom, which means she naturally expressed them herself, I guess. But then every time we take her in to get something done, whether it's her nails clipped, her shots for the vet, anything like that, I pay to get them expressed and they'll tell me there's nothing in there. And I'm like, oh my God, I just want to like avoid that smell because you are not a dog owner, a pet owner, if you've never smelt that smell. It will go to your grave. Do cats express their anal glands? I don't know. I've never had a cat in my life as a kid or an adult. So I don't know. I know dogs do, and it's so gross. New topic, please, someone says for sure. Yes, I love that. Joyful, I'm Karen. Did anyone see Carnie Wilson and her daughter Lola on We Are Family last night? Her daughter's an incredible singer. I didn't see it, but because I was very busy last night, but I was watching I saw her Instagram post and I loved all the posts that Carnie was making as a mom. It was just so sweet. I don't watch that show though. We Are Family. It means you're related to a celebrity and somebody has to figure out what they are. So does everyone sing? Because what if they can't sing? Like, what's their talent? Or do you just get up there and stand and they try to guess what celebrity you're related to? Like, I don't know the concept of the show, but who knows? Oh, Joyce is trying to eat. Yeah, it's gross. Ugh, gross. Oh yes, Michelle says I smell anal glands daily in Vegas. She works at yeah, she works with animals, so she definitely smells it for sure. Okay, what did y'all think of Jeff? I sort of want to meet this security guard or the executive or whoever it is at the front that is in control of all the snacks. I sort of love that they put Jeff in their place, but how is that wrong? If you walk by a room and somebody is like in there organizing, and it's not like he went in somewhere and like unlocked a door that said private or something, employees only, which he is an employee. I mean, and I sort of love what Judge Lauren Lake said. At least you didn't say, hey, I'm the reason that there's Doritos at this dang LA studio. Hello. I think he is definitely the Howard Stern moneymaker of New York. He is definitely the LA moneymaker of SiriusXM, right? I mean, so many people only have SiriusXM because of Jeff Lewis. So, and I honestly think there's so many people. Who was the celebrity who was on? Today is Thursday, sometime this week. Was it Paige Davis saying that she was a huge flipping out fan? She didn't know until 2019, which I think he started like 2018, like 1 or 2 days a week when I think he went to 5 days a week when Amy Phillips went on maternity leave. And I think her daughter is now like 5-ish years old. So about that time frame, because before that, Jeff was only on like 1 day a week, then 2 days a week on Radio Andy. But she didn't even know that he had a radio show. So I think there's a ton of people that still are huge flipping out fans of Jeff Lewis, but they don't even know about the radio show. Like, we have got to get the word out. I mean, that is 5 hours a week of Jeff Lewis content that people would just die to have, right? Obviously, the Jeff Lewis after show is amazing too. Like, I almost think you cannot not listen to the after show, like, especially since Jeff is now on it every day, like for the first the first segment. He spills so much details when he's on. Like, it's a totally different conversation. He'll bring up things about dating and exes and Monroe, business. He'll just bring up a lot more details. It almost seems like he's just relaxed and feels like he's just talking to whoever's in the room. Just like the other day, Joey Zalzig was like, "Oh, I almost forgot that we were on radio. I thought I was just talking about you, right? Or talking to you." OC Becky says, "I put clips up every week so my friends will listen." Oh my God, I love that. That's the problem, though. A lot of people obviously have, not everybody has a Jeff Lewis fan account like I do. So clearly, my account is for posting anything about reality TV, anything I'm obsessed with, things like that. But a lot of people don't want to post about stuff like that because their friends are going to be like, "What are you talking about?" Like, most of us on our personal Facebook, our personal Instagram, we post pictures of the sunset, pictures of our dog, pictures of our kids, soccer tournaments, things like that. So most people don't share with their friends like what their obsessions are. Like, sometimes I have posted on my Facebook, like, "Oh, here's a fun trip I went to for BravoCon." I mean, I have like maybe 10 to 15 girlfriends that even know what BravoCon is. A lot of people, weirdly, might be a Bravo fan or a Housewives fan or, Summer House, something like that, Below Deck, but they don't really understand what BravoCon is. Like, they don't understand it's a whole 3 to 5 day weekend of, delightfulness, right? If you ask me. Thank you for the hearts, a June Dat doll on TikTok. Also, make sure you are following me. Make sure you're subscribed to me on Instagram, YouTube, all the social media platforms. Jeff Lewis Obsessed. I am not deleting anything. Make that very clear. What I'm doing is I'm pivoting from going live 5 days a week at 6 different platforms, 3 different cameras, the iPad, the iPhone, the computer, the webcam. It's too much. It's too much. It's way too much when I'm traveling to bring all of this technology with me. So, a lot of people have given me some really good people give me some good business advice lately and said, "Look, just do YouTube Live. All the comments stay there. It's so good. It stays up as a replay. And then about 10 minutes later, it will be put up, as always has, as a podcast at Jeff Lewis Obsessed." So that will start Monday, January 15th. So make sure you're subscribed to me on YouTube. Make sure you hit the button that says notify me for the lives. Make sure you hit the bell that says, the ding notification. That way, every time I post, things like that. The same thing on Instagram. When are you going to Houston? Who are you talking to? I live near Houston. I was in Houston today. I was in, where was I at? What's that area called? River Oaks. I was at the TJ Maxx in River Oaks. Love that one. Love that one. Yes, Marita says, "I wouldn't have SiriusXM if not for Jeff Lewis." Love that. And I think SiriusXM knows that, right? Okay, what else? Judge Lauren Lake was talking about her coffee reading that she had recently with Poland and Patrick. And y'all know, if not, go back and listen to all my stories about that, or my lives about that. The Pole a 2 coffee reading that I had at BravoCon in November in his hotel room, all of that stuff came true. I ended up traveling 3 different times. I'm traveling again next week. It's so much is happening. But her late dad, she recently lost her dad. He went to University of Michigan. They were in the championships and ended up winning. They were in Houston because that game was like 10, 15 minutes from my house. If my daughter's school, University of Georgia, would have been in there, then my husband was going to take her to the game, but they didn't make it. They didn't make it the last 2 years they did, but they didn't make it this year. But she went and got out her dad's class ring and wore it to the game, and then they ended up winning. So I love that. But she says all the stuff he told her was like dead on, that she's just waiting on one thing to happen. And I think there was something he told me about a bird. And I couldn't think of anything about a bird except that my mom loved her hummingbirds. I don't think he mentioned specifically what kind of bird it was, but everything else he did for me was spot on. It was so crazy. So make sure you're booking your coffee reading if you want information on what's going to happen for you. If you want to run into Jeff Lewis and some of the chums and you live in the New York City area, or you can get there Thursday, January 18th at the John Hill, the Wellness Check Show in New York City. Buy your ticket. It's a great venue. I went there December, I think, of 2022 and saw the Amy Phillips show, which I love. I've seen it multiple times. Right before that, I happened to notice that Margaret Phillips was doing a live show, same venue, that Green Room 42 venue. It is so cool. It's attached to a hotel. Forget what that hotel is called, like YOLO Hotel. It's attached to some hotel if you want to book a hotel at the same place too. But that is Thursday, January 18th. Jeff Lewis and Shane will be there. And I'm assuming Doug Budin will still be there. Who else? Oh, are you going to go? The Yotel. Annette, are you going to go? I bet you will. You and Paula. But then the next day, no, Thursday, y'all fly out to LA for my show in a whole weekend. So you can't go. Oh, what a bummer. But I can't wait to see you in LA. What else? Already talked about Cook and Kibitz. God, we've got a lot of room. Victoria Winter, maybe I missed it, but did you mention which famous chumps are coming to your event? No, but I have a phone call right after this, getting all the final details. But don't forget, it is a Sarah from Texas live from Hollywood event. So, it's not necessarily a Jeff. I mean, Jeff will be in LA or flying home from LA. So you're coming for Sarah from Texas. So anything else is just absolute bonus. But there will be some really fun surprises, really fun prizes and giveaways and a goodie bag. I mean, it's all coming together. It's going to be so fun. A whole weekend of a fun, and especially the whole day of Saturday, which if you haven't bought your ticket yet, I don't have a final number yet. They could be sold out by now. I haven't even checked or heard. But it's on my Eventbrite. They're $50 flat, no fees or taxes added. The ticket link is on my Instagram, my YouTube, and my TikTok profile that you can buy your ticket at for Saturday, January 20th, 4 to 6 p.m. in Hollywood. But there's a whole day. So make sure you're in the Jeff Lewis Obsessed Facebook group. There's an event, and then we've got a very active, fun chat on there. I think there's still hotel rooms left at the $319 rate, and that link is also on the Eventbrite link. If you need it, let me know. It's $319 plus tax for Friday night and the Saturday night. So if you paid any more than that, let me know. And also, if you are staying in a hotel and you're not in that chat group, let me know, because you're getting a surprise for staying at the hotel. So I need to have a very good list of names. And so if you booked on your own, or if you didn't book under my special rate, I don't have a list of your room. And so I won't be able to make you this goodie bag that you will definitely want. Like a welcome bag, if you will. You know what I mean? Like a housewife does on the Ultimate Girls trips. You know what I mean? Or a trip. Yes. I love that. Kim says, I like them so much more now that I've met them in person. As you know, they are so nice. Are y'all talking about Paul and Patrick? They're amazing. So for the Saturday, January 20th, because if you live in the LA area and you can't do a ticket, there's a lot of things we're doing that are no charge. So in this exact itinerary will go out very soon, but I think around 10 a.m. we will, obviously most of us will be leaving from the SLS hotel, so we will be sharing Ubers. We're going to take turns experiencing the amazing Mercedes Sprinter van that the SLS offers. It is so fun. If you didn't see my stories from December 21st, it was so fun. Makes you feel like a housewife. But we're going to go to the we're going to Chaz Dean Salon first. He is going to be out of town. He's going to be in Pennsylvania. Is that where they filmed QVC? Promoting his new heating tool. But he knows we're coming, so he is welcome to let us tour the facility, which is beautiful, his LA salon. When I tell you it's 10 times better than what you ever thought it looked like on Flipping Out, it's amazing. But he knows we're coming, and he is welcoming people will be welcoming us there. We'll tour that really quick. Then we will head over to the to Boutique in Beverly Hills. Paul and Patrick will be there. They know that we're coming. It'll be so amazing to finally meet them. A lot of you have never met them before. Some of you are having coffee readings done on that Friday. And then we're going to eat locally. I think it's called The Farm at Beverly Hills. In Beverly Hills, it's walking distance from the Polo 2 Boutique. Then we will go our own ways. I will be going back to the hotel to, make a quick nap and get ready for the 4 to 6 event in Hollywood. After that, we are going to dinner, I think at Tom Tom. All of this will be finalized very soon. And you're on your own for like your lunch and dinner, things like that. Then we're going to have drinks, I think, at Schmitty's, which is right across from Tom Tom, I think. I'm getting it all mixed up. And then we will end back at the amazing, beautiful, comfortable, fun speakeasy inside the SLS hotel. So, and they are expecting us also. So it's going to be so fun. I promise you. I'm trying to wave to you all, but again, you see where my squirrel and I get distracted. Anyways, you'll have to do a penis shot. Ew. I choked on my spit when you said a penis shot. Oh my gosh. Anyways, okay, don't forget cooking kibitz tonight, 5:00 Pacific. I usually listen to my earbuds because I will be doing body pump and I will be sitting in the sauna afterwards, but I definitely try to watch on the breaks that they give me at body pump. How many people fit in the Sprinter van? I think it's 8, but we need to confirm that. So that's why we're going to rotate. So there's a lot more than 8 of us staying at the SLS hotel. So some people will have cars. We will do I don't drink, so not that much, or, I can definitely be the sober driver, the designated driver if somebody wants me to, but we'll take turns either Ubering all together and sharing that expense. The SLS Sprinter van is free, but we do tip them very generously. So if we can take turns and everyone tip a little bit, then that makes them very happy to come back and get us. Trust me, Laura had their cell phone number. They were like, oh yeah, we'll take you there. We'll take you there, because they were getting really good tips from me and everyone else. So it just is so, so fun. It's a beautiful van. You feel very housewives in it. It just really adds to the experience. I love that. Funny faces helps your energy. Oh, I love that. You're amazing. TikTok, I adore you, but make sure you know, starting Monday, same for you, Instagram, same for Facebook and Twitter. You're going to have to follow me subscribe to me on YouTube. So dust off your YouTube password if you don't know what it is. Create a new one. Make sure you've got a fun account name. Make sure you know how to comment. The good thing is, because Monday I will only be live on YouTube. So I know a lot of you will be confused on Monday because you'll have missed this show, but spread the word. If other people, you can't comment if it's not on Instagram. You can comment on YouTube though. And the best thing is that the YouTube comments stay up. So if you watch on a replay, or if you join live and you need to go back and watch, you hit a button on YouTube called live chat and all of them show. YouTube won't let you comment on the TV. Yeah, but I don't think most people watch live on the TV. Most people watch live on a phone or an app, so or the computer. So, anyways, I know it'll be some. Trust me, you can do it. I have faith in you, chumpettes. You can do it. It's not that hard. I trust that you can do it, and I'm worth it. Anyways, okay. Yeah, Katie says you don't like TikTok, and I will still have all my accounts. I will still be posting everywhere. I just won't be live. If you have the Instagram subscriber, if you have the YouTube subscriber, I will still be posting content there. I will still be going live. Ask me anything every Sunday from 7 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And those replays go up. None of that changes. I'm just changing Reality Water Cooler to only being live on YouTube. And then it goes up as a podcast, as always, Jeff Lewis Obsessed. Anyway, so make sure you're ready for that Monday, which is a holiday. Jeff Lewis won't be on. The after show won't be live, but we will still chat if y'all want to. So I will probably put up a poll and see if we want to for sure. Yep. If you don't use YouTube, you won't be able to hear me or see me live. Yep. I know. I'm sorry about that, but it's way too challenging to do the iPhone, the iPad, the computer. It's just not many people do what I've been doing for y'all, which is going live on 6 different platforms. So it will be live on YouTube. Get your YouTube ready. YouTube is where it's at for sure. What? Reddit is dragging you again. Oh, what sad humans over there wasting their time on me on Reddit. A lot of them lie a whole lot about me, and I won't even give 2 seconds of my energy there. But trust me, it's a lot of lies. I think you should take Monday off and get ready for your show. Well, we'll see. Trust me, I'm an Energizer bunny. I've always got time for everything. Anyways. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is, oh shit, who's on Jeff Lewis tomorrow? Oh my God, who's on? Dr. Donna and Justin Martindale, I think. Dr. Donna and Justin Martindale. And then I think on the Jeff Lewis Live after show is more Dr. Donna. That's what's on Friday. So make sure you're following me, subscribing, liking, commenting. I appreciate all of it for sure. Bye, Chumpettes. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Chumpettes and Royal Chumpettes.